It's the Ice Age. 65,000 years before any human will document your existence, you crack out of your egg in a freezing, unforgiving tundra. Welcome to the most brutal landscape evolution could possibly dream up. Your first breath is a shock of Arctic air that feels like inhaling razor blades. You're a baby woolly mammoth, and congratulations, you've just been born into what is essentially a prehistoric death trap. Your first moments are a blur of cold, panic, and massive furry bodies surrounding you. Your mom, who's about 10 feet tall and weighs roughly 6 tons, nudges you with her trunk, helping you stand on legs that feel like overcooked noodles. The herd doesn't have time for weakness. In this world, you either get up and move, or you become something's dinner. The landscape is nothing like those cute museum dioramas. It's a constant battlefield of survival, where temperature isn't just a number, it's a mortal enemy. We're talking about an environment so cold that your eyelash toolkit? Not exactly impressive. You've got thick fur that makes you look like you're wearing your grandpa's entire wardrobe. A trunk that's basically a Swiss Army knife of survival tools. Massive tusks that you can't even use properly yet. The survival instincts of a drunk toddler. Your herd is your entire universe. These massive woolly relatives are your protection, your food source, your everything. They move together, breathe together, survive together. One wrong move, one moment of separation, and you're mammoth tartar for a pack of hungry predators. The first few weeks are a crash course in Don't Die 101. Your mom and the older females teach you everything. How to use your trunk to dig through snow for vegetation. How to stay close to the herd. How to recognize danger before it recognizes you. Your trunk isn't just a nose, it's your lifeline. Too weak? You can't eat. Can't eat? You die. Simple prehistoric math. Predators are everywhere. Saber-toothed cats, dire wolves, early humans. Everyone wants a piece of you. And by a piece, I mean literally consuming your entire body. You're not just prey. You're a walking, breathing buffet that happens to have tusks. By your first month, you've learned that the tundra is basically a giant, frozen game of musical chairs where losing means becoming wolf food. Your herd migrates constantly, following whatever sparse vegetation exists. You're burning more calories staying warm than you can possibly consume. It's like being forced to run a marathon while wearing a fur coat in a walk-in freezer. Your tusks start growing, curved like nature's most hardcore hockey sticks. They're not just for show, they're your Swiss Army knife for survival. Digging through ice for food, defending against predators, establishing dominance. But right now, they're about as useful as decorative toothpicks. Humans are starting to enter the chat. And let me tell you, they're not here to make friends. These early hunters are smart, organized, and have one goal: turning you into dinner, clothing, and tools. They're tracking your herd, studying your movements, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. By your first year, you've survived what would kill most creatures. Congratulations! You're basically the prehistoric equivalent of a Navy SEAL. Your fur is thicker, your muscles are developing, and you're learning the complex social dynamics of mammoth society. It's like high school, but everyone could potentially trample you if you step out of line. Mating and reproduction? That's a whole other level of complicated. Female mammoths are selective, and the competition is brutal. Male mammoths fight for dominance using those massive tusks, creating sounds that could probably be heard 3 valleys over. It's less romantic courtship and more WWE wrestling match. As you grow, climate change becomes your most persistent enemy. The world is slowly warming, and your species is feeling it. Glaciers are retreating, your preferred habitat is shrinking, and suddenly, survival isn't just about dodging predators. It's about adapting to a planet that's actively trying to phase you out. By the time you reach adulthood, you're a 13-foot-tall, 6-ton beast of pure survival instinct. Your tusks are now serious weapons. Your trunk can manipulate objects with surgical precision. And you've got more survival stories than most creatures could even imagine. But here's the kicker. You're part of a species living on borrowed time. Humans are getting better at hunting. The climate is changing faster than you can adapt. Your entire existence is becoming a statistical anomaly. Your later years are a testament to survival. You've dodged saber-toothed cats, survived brutal winters, outsmarted human hunters, and maintained your place in a ruthless ecosystem. But the writing is on the wall. Your species is slowly being pushed to the margins of existence. The final chapters of your life aren't about heroic battles or epic migrations. They're about watching your world change. knowing that something fundamental is ending. Your herds are getting smaller. The ice is retreating. The mammoths are becoming a memory. And then, one day, you're it. One of the last of your kind, watching the sun. Set on an era, on a way of life that had survived for hundreds of thousands of years. Congratulations, you survived. But survival sometimes just means being the last one left.